Oke, selamat datang di episode terbaru Studio Jeurnals ya. Sekarang mungkin kamu bisa melihat settingnya lumayan berubah ya. Jadi kita nggak syuting di tempat yang sama karena hari ini lumayan baru lah ya. Kan biasanya kita mengundang orang untuk datang ke studio, tapi kita nyamperin orangnya karena memang orang ini memang ada apa ya, kepentingan di tempat ini. Kita lagi ada di Hasted Youth, jalan apa sih lupa ini? Di Jalan Surapati ya. Dan kebetulan Hasted Youth itu beberapa waktu lalu mereka menggelar suatu apa ya, konser kali lah ya, konser untuk sebuah band dari Jepang. Anjuy, Jepun Brando. Dan ketika dilihat dari story terus impresi teman-teman yang nonton ternyata lumayan happy juga lah ya. Mereka dari band yang main happy, dari penontonnya juga rame gitu. Dan kita berkesempatan buat ngobrol. Ini juga heran kenapa diizinin ya. Padahal bingung juga, saya kurang hardcore kalau ngobrolin kayak gini teh gitu ya. Tapi nggak apa-apa karena penasaran dan sekarang kayak mulai lagi banyak lagi nih band-band tour apa ya, yang kesini gitu dari luar negeri kan. Jadi kenapa enggak kita coba buat ngobrol sama ya brola dikit lah ya biar Studio Jeurnals gak itu aja orangnya ya, gak barudak deh. Dan konser yang digelar kemarin sama Hasan itu semacam tour dari band Jepang ini dan mereka lagi hot banget nih di dunia perhardcorean ya. Jadi band Jepang ini dikenal punya genre, mereka mengklaim sih disgusting hardcore, right?
Yeah.
Disgusting hardcore.
Yeah, this is a fast language that I can understand, you know? Yeah.
Really?
No. You talking in Indonesian, so yeah. Finally, I can understand some words from you, like disgusting.
No, I'm just gonna go on like speaking Indonesia to make it full, I guess. Ya udah, tanpa berlama-lama lagi, band yang tour kemarin di sini dan dikelola sama Hasted adalah Kruelty dan kita udah ngobrol sama Zuma-sang di sini.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
First thing first, Bandungnya yokoso yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Onegaishimasu.
So, yeah, I don't know what to say to you, I guess. Do you want to say anything first before let's get into this?
Yeah, let me say, Bandung is so nice.
Oh,
yeah.
So nice.
I was so impressed, like, generally for music scene, and also just cities around here. Yeah, everything is so nice. Yeah.
It's like, is there anything specific that you really like from Bandung? Specific thing?
Oh. Motorcycles.
Motorcycles?
Yeah. The scooters, you know.
Why, you don't have that in Japan?
Yeah, too busy, man.
I see.
Yeah.
It's Southeast Asia.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like that?
You know, but, you know, we were in the Bangkok, Thailand last night, and we felt like, oh, these scooters are so brutal, you know. And then we here in Bandung. And I felt like, ooh, this is much worse, bro.
But
yeah,
Indonesia is much worse than your country.
For scooters, in a good way. Scooter gangs.
No, I mean, you can say it's bad as well. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like, thank you for talking to me in Journals.
Sure,
right?
thank you.
I mean,
Thanks so much for this opportunity.
It's such an honor to talk to you. I mean, Kruelty is one of the bands that get this high rotation in the hardcore scene or like the rock music scene, right, these days.
Yeah.
But, you know, there's one thing in my mind that I really want to ask you directly. You always claim your music as disgusting hardcore.
Yeah.
Nani wa kimochi waru ne? What is disgusting about your music?
Oh.
Because it's not really disgusting. If you listen, it's really good.
Yeah. There's a funny story about disgusting music, you know. So, disgusting music is what I was actually told by my mom when I started writing music. You know,
Okay.
I was jamming on my laptop, in front of my laptop, and then my mom came to me. Then, what disgusting music do you play? Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's gonna be a good idea.
So you're using it for Kruelty.
Yeah, so now I'm using it for as a catchphrase for
Catchphrase.
Yeah.
Because like, I still don't understand when you claim Kruelty music as disgusting music. There's nothing disgusting to it because it's great music. You know? That's really fun.
But I've been just using disgusting as a good word, you know, like dari music or stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's a good catchphrase as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it's working.
Yeah, it's really working because I asked you. Okay, so next question. I mean, I always wonder, like, many people in the world always had something before they found out about rock music, hardcore, metal, or whatever, right? I'm curious, before hardcore, before metal, what did you listen to? You can be shojiki right now.
Yeah. Yeah, until 12 or so, I'm just a guy who listens pop music from Japan, like J-pop, Yeah. And then I was getting to some visual K, you know that?
Visual K, the eyeliner.
Yeah.
Dir Grey.
Oh, I wasn't really from.
Yeah,
Yeah. Duran Gray is, of course, the famous band, but I was not really into that band. Instead, I was into X Japan, you know?
Oh, X Japan.
Yeah, and Lunacy, you know them?
Lunacy, yeah.
Yeah, I was into those stuff, and while I was in junior high school or so, at the same time, somehow, I started getting to metal music, like Slayer, Metallica, stuff like that. Yeah. So, yeah, I remember I was talking to other people in school like, yo, Slayer, the best music in the world. And the people were like, what the fuck do you say?
No one listened to Slayer in your school?
Yeah, metal music is not so popular in the, normal world.
I see,
yeah, just a few people in the whole school loves metal music. I remember that. Yeah.
So you changed your word from visual K and J-pop into metal music, right? To Slayer and Metallica.
Yeah.
So where did that come from? Where did you listen to, or like, where did you discover that?
Yeah, I was just checking some YouTube, and then there are some related videos. Yeah, and then I found some. Oh, this might be cool, and then clicked. It turned out, oh, this is sick. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, so it was sudden,
Okay, so you're digging more into like the deeper stuff. I mean, like from Metallica, probably you listen to like Grief or anything like that, like sludge and doom metal band.
Yeah, sure.
So where did you encounter those bands?
Yeah, it took some years before I get into those more underground music, I don't exactly remember, but it was when I was 17 or 18 years old, probably. Yeah, I just checking some labels, and then I was getting to some more underground music. So, for example, Century Media or Relapse, they have a bunch of big or famous band, and also they do some smaller stuff,
Okay.
So then, yeah, I had a chance to get to those music,
Okay.
Yeah.
So did the love for metal come together with hardcore, or like you have different time when you discover hardcore?
Oh, yeah, it was a little bit different for me, like, cause I was getting to metal music for a long time, but for shows, I've been into hardcore shows, like, yeah, of course I knew hardcore music, like for Biohazard or Mapbo or stuff like that, yeah, but I started going to shows hardcore first,
Hardcore.
before metal music, because metal shows might be too big and too much money for teenagers,
It's like arena rock, right?
Yeah. I wouldn't say.
Stadium rock,
yeah. You might know Loud Park. Loud Park. Yeah, the big metal festival in Japan. Yeah, those stuffs are very popular in Japan, but yeah, I wasn't really into those stuffs because, yeah, I prefer the smaller club shows since I was teenager, So yeah, I was getting to hardcore shows and metal, especially death metal music. Yeah. So yeah, that made me. Yeah.
So it's way cheaper to go to live house, right?
Live house. Yeah.
It's quite interesting that you mentioned Biohazard and stuff, And of course that we all know here that your music, Kruelty, kind of like has this slow and doom nuance, to it, like a really heavy riff, you know?
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm wondering, I mean, like, do you really listen to some fast stuff, like speed metal or like speed hardcore, I mean, like thrash?
I don't really listen to some fast punk stuff. Yeah, but instead I like grindcore.
I see.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, you know. Yeah.
So you
I
like the
blast
shredding,
beat.
right?
Yeah, shredding and blast
part.
beat. Yeah. But I'm really into punk beat or stuff like that. Yeah. But on the other hand, I like some crust punk bands. Yeah.
Name them.
Live, you know, from Japan.
I see. Okay.
From it.
Framped.
Yeah. You know, yeah, Japan has a bunch of those good bands. So
True.
yeah.
And
I've been growing up to see those bands too. So yeah. Literally the live house culture in Japan made nowadays of me, you know. Yeah.
Okay. So it's obvious that you really like heavy stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I'm also wondering, when you write songs for Kruelty,
Okay.
what did come first? That do you bring the riff first, or like you just jam in the studio?
Oh, we never jam
Really?
for writing music, you know.
So how do you do it?
I do everything on
You
my
do
laptop.
everything?
Yeah, I do drums and bass too.
So basically, you're the boss of Kruelty.
Yeah. Almost it. Yeah, except shows. Yeah, 95% of Kruelty is me. Yeah.
So Zuma, no, Kruelty, like
Yeah.
it's the same, like that.
It's equal.
So how did you write it? Like you write riff guitar first?
Yeah, normally I write bunch of songs in a short time, like out in a week or so. Like I write 7 or 8 songs at the same time, and then we pick some only good riffs and they combine to one song. So then we got just 2 songs or so.
From many songs?
Yeah.
Only 2?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, but you know, I really like writing music, so yeah.
So are you writing in the middle of touring as well, or like you just have to go home first and then write stuff?
No, yeah, I do at home. Yeah,
You need like concentration and stuff, right, in your room?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, while on tour, yeah, you know, we are still new to touring, you know, so I cannot have any motivation to writing music while on tour, because I'm already exhausted for touring, right? You know?
You just put all
long
the
drive,
fun.
long flights, and
Yeah. Speaking of touring, what's the difference of touring in the United States, and between in Asia? What's the difference you think?
Oh.
I mean, you experienced that, right?
Yeah. We did our first United States tour back in January. It was nice. Yeah, I would say people. I mean, crowds are so aggressive, and I mean, normally every show is so nice, but less hospitality from the promoter. Yeah, in the States.
Okay.
Yeah, like just booking shows, you know. If I book shows for some touring bands from other country, I would care food and sleep sleep place like a hotel or whatever, and I don't know, maybe transportation too.
Yeah.
But American promoters just booking shows for us, like they're treating American bands, you know.
Okay.
They might forget we are from the other side of the the other side of the world, you know.
So they don't have things like uchiage. They don't have that,
no
right?
uchiage, yeah.
I mean, like in Indonesia, every band that touring here, they always like, let's go eat after the show. That's our version of uchiage in Indonesia, right?
Yeah, that's my favorite part of the touring, you know.
Yeah.
But in the States, show is over and everyone's going home.
That's
you know?
really cold.
Yeah.
But I think, of course, there's always this interesting part of playing in the States. Do you have any favorite part when you play in the States?
I felt the same thing last night, but the venues so DIY, you know.
Last night venue in Bandung.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my favorite part of touring the States, you know.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
and you know, the United States has the biggest extreme music scene in the world, so I can see a bunch of famous bands every night or stuff like that.
yeah.
That's a good part of touring the States, you know. Yeah.
So have you met your heroes back in the States?
Yeah, like Terror.
Scott Vogel?
Yeah.
Sick, that's sick.
Yeah.
Who else?
A bunch of good bands. Yeah, I saw a bunch of good bands while in America. Yeah, and yeah, let's say about Southeast Asia. We had just 2 shows yet, so I cannot say so much. But yeah, you know, much more hospitality every night. Yeah,
That's right, that's
Yeah.
Indonesian way, right?
yeah.
Okay,
Making new friends every night.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's another thing.
Yo.
I don't know, this is also my curiosity, right? Your 2020 single, the Kruelty single called CKS.
Yeah.
What does that mean? What does that stand for?
Yeah, it stands counterfeit.
What is it?
Counterfeit.
Counterfeit?
Yeah, it's like a fake. It means like fake. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Counterfeit, killers, syndicate.
That's really deep.
Yeah.
Where did you come with this idea?
It was. No, I don't remember. I just hit up when I was 21 or 2. It was before Kruelty happens.
I see.
Yeah. Like, we were going to same shows for moshing or
moshing,
stuff like
yeah.
that, you know. And then I started a band, and now we used to have 3 bands in this crew, but yeah, now just us.
I see. So you're.
And yeah, we are getting another band to this crew, but we'll see.
I see. So is it like you know, the crew kind of stuff like in Lower East Side, like New York stuff? Are you treating CKS like that, or just like a bunch of friends?
More like a team for dedicating to hardcore, you know?
I see.
Just booking shows and doing bands and making a better scene in Tokyo, you know? So yeah, it was not bad things like
Not a gang,
culture or stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like a crew, a group of friends, right?
Yes,
That's cool. Okay.
to get motivated, you know?
I see.
Yeah, it's better to say something instead of just being friends, you know?
So this, eh? yeah.
So this.
So this.
Yeah.
So next question.
Yeah.
I've been in Japan for like twice there.
Yeah,
I
cool.
played there, and then I realized that there's something different between the scene in Indonesia and Japan. In Japan, there's this phenomenon like every genre has different, you know, different French of group or whatsoever. Like they rarely have this mixed genre life. You know?
Oh, you
like,
saw mixed beer on the same
yeah,
show.
mixed bill. That's true.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, like, coming from hardcore, like coming from metal for you as Kruelty, is it hard to play in Japan for that kind of differentiation?
Not really. It depends on band, because Kruelty is accepted to many scenes, you know. Yeah, this is a good thing over us, you know. Not many bands from Japan can do this.
Yep.
Yeah.
True.
That's, you know, Paradusk from Japan?
Not.
It's a big band, kind of big band, because metalcore style.
I see.
Yeah, like Alpha Wolf or Crystal Like.
Crystal Light.
Yeah, stuff like that. Yeah. We played their show on a week on Thursday at the same week, and then on Saturday we played with From Teeth.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's yeah. No other band can do this in Japan, I think.
I see. Yeah. I mean, like, it's really hard when I visited Shimokita. I mean, like, there are too many garage rock bands, you know. Like
Yeah,
the punk
Shimokita is filled with those style bands.
Yeah, you know, like the leather jacket
Yeah.
and skinny jeans, you know,
Yeah.
those bands, right?
Not many metal or hardcore shows happening in Shimokita.
Yeah.
You know.
So, I mean, but do you prefer to play mixed bill gig instead of like the only soul hardcore show? Which one?
We don't choose. We don't choose, but in my opinion, those only hardcore shows has not big interest to
I
me.
see, yeah.
Like we did too many already, so it's fun because everyone is my friend.
I see.
If we do hardcore show in Tokyo, because the scene is not so super big, you know. Yeah, it's small thing. So doing just a hardcore band build show doesn't make us better, you know. I want to find new things on shows, you know. So yeah, recently we play any kind of shows, you know. So mixed bill is gonna be fun.
Yeah. So,
but for international shows, we start. Of course, we start from hardcore. You know, that's the place we grew up. So yeah.
okay. That's really interesting. You have that kind of view. That's really omoshiroi. That's really good. Anyway, Zuma-san,
Yeah.
here's another interesting stuff that I think about. Kruelty, you know, you just started in 2017, right?
Yeah.
2017, and then now 2022.
Yeah.
5 years in span. You toured relentlessly around the world.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
somehow.
yeah, I mean, like, how did you do it? Like, did you do your booking agent stuff by yourself, or like many booking agents contacted you to play?
Yeah, I just booking shows for our Japanese shows. So generally we got an agent for each area, like America or Europe. I'm not sure when we started growing up so much, but I would say it was right after we did a split EP with a band called Moment of Truth.
Moment of truth.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was summer in 2019. Yeah,
Okay.
like, yeah, you know, the USA is always on top
But hardcore,
you know,
right? Yeah.
for hardcore popularity or yeah, the size of scene, you know. Working with American bands is normally a good thing. Yeah, I felt that. Yeah.
Okay. That's
Because after working doing split with Moment of Truth, and then we got a bunch of messages from individual person or from label or whatever on social medias, you know. So yeah, that was one of the biggest chance we got
Yeah. I mean, like,
through our career, you know.
that's a great, like, that's skyrocketed you from that part.
Yeah.
And then there's also one thing from the Head 5-6 videos.
Yeah,
right?
I forgot
mean,
to
like,
say this. Yeah.
I mean, people in Indonesia recognize you from that Head 5-6 videos. I mean,
Yeah, we had a couple times of opportunities to that Sunny, Hey 5-6
Yeah,
is
Sunny.
was,
shout out to Sunny.
I don't think he's traveling to other countries.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
true.
he did just the States and the UK and then Japan maybe.
Yeah, Japan.
Yeah, he was coming to Japan 2 times. I think.
Probably, yeah.
With these SPs.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, we played with them on those shows. You know, were a good thing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
the biggest one of the biggest thing we
Yeah,
got.
yeah, I mean,
we
like,
got. Yeah.
Personally, me as well. You know, I discovered you through
Okay,
5-6. Like,
cool,
Kruelty,
thanks,
who is
man.
this band? It's
Yeah.
really heavy and all that. You know. So
Yeah,
shout out
cool,
to
man.
Sunny for recording these guys. They are like,
Thank you, Sunny.
thank you for, you know, letting people know that there's a band called Kruelty, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to Sunny.
Yeah.
Gak lengkap kalau Studio Jeurnals gak ada bercandaan yang garing lewat pop quiz. I'm sorry, I'm being a nerd right now.
Fine.
Oke, Zuma-san kita tantang main pop quiz ya. Kita lihat nih respon dia. Oke, first question. Earlier in the interview, you mentioned about J-pop, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wonder if you have to pick between the Blue Hearts or June Skywalkers, which one? Siapa lagi bisa bikin orang Jepang bingung?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, both of them are not my big favorites.
I see, that's cool. Okay, that's
So
great.
yeah, it's gonna be hard for me to pick.
But I mean, of
But
course.
I would
yeah.
say Blue Hearts. Yeah.
Okay, because like...
Yeah, a little bit more iPad time for them.
I see.
Yeah.
So do you usually sing their song in a karaoke?
Yeah, but just couple of times I sang their songs. Yeah.
So what's your karaoke song, go-to song, If you go to karaoke in Japan,
Oh yeah.
what song will you sing in the karaoke booth?
Oh, Glay. You know them?
Glay?
Yeah.
Ah,
You know them?
yeah, Glay.
Okay, cool.
Can you sing it for us?
Mhm.
Can you sing it?
絶え間なく注ぐ愛の名を This is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Am I good?
Yeah. I should like do the Oendan like like do that, right?
Yeah.
The Oendan stuff.
The Maracas stuff,
Yeah, and the maracas and the tambourine like Oh, Susume, yeah.
We need to hit karaoke next time you're in Japan.
Deal. That's cool. I have a hardcore friend in Japan. Yay. Okay, next question. Next question. Let's talk about food right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I visited in Japan, I vomited a lot because I cannot eat, sushi, the raw fish type food,
You don't eat sushi?
I cannot eat that because kimochi warui.
Disgusting.
So it's not. So as a Japanese, which one is more disgusting to you? Natto to tamago.
You mean egg?
Yeah, raw egg.
I like both.
Really, you eat natto?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Natto is one of the best thing in
Really?
Japan. Yeah.
Dude, that's
Yeah.
awful.
It's hard to find people who don't love natto. Like, I think less than 10% of Japanese hate natto.
Yeah, because like it's sticky.
Yeah,
right?
but
like,
most people here love sticky foods in Japan,
I see.
Yeah, and raw eggs gonna be bad for some people, but we got tamago kake gohan,
Like the
It's on the raw egg on the rice.
the rice and you spin
and
it,
a little
right?
bit soy sauce.
Yeah.
It's a typical morning food for us. So
I cannot eat that because like when I try tamake kake gohan, I just like
we are normal friends.
you just said that you're a friend.
Done.
Come on.
It's done.
Okay, I'm gonna eat that then. Okay, sorry. So what's the disgusting food for you? What food that you cannot eat?
Japanese food?
Probably yeah. Let's start with Japanese food. Let's start with that.
I don't really have those.
Whoa.
Yeah, just I hate carrot. Those small things.
Okay.
Carrot. Yeah.
Ninjin is that?
Ninjin. Yeah, ninjin.
Why? Do you hate it as a kid or what?
Yeah, it's from since I was a kid. Yeah.
But you can eat like yasai. You can eat.
Yeah, generally I like yasai, but I like vegetables, but I just don't like carrots.
What if I give you a fried carrot? Can you eat it? Like, what is that? Like, the skewer thing? What is that called in Japan? Like, you have like little thing in skewered. Oh, I forget that.
And then fry?
Yeah, and fried.
Oh, kushiage?
Shit.
Oh.
What if you eat that version of carrot?
I would eat
Yeah.
because we put on sauce.
So you can
Yeah.
eat it raw.
Yeah.
If you put it fried, you can.
That's gonna be hard for me. Yeah,
Okay.
because I hate the taste of the carrot itself. So if kushiage, it's gonna be a little bit easier for me.
Okay. So if I ever go to Japan again, I will give you a shitload of ninjin for you.
Okay.
Murio desu. Presento desu. Gitu. Okay, last
Yeah.
option. I don't know if you listen to these bands, but I wonder if you like them, right? If you have to pick between Hatebreed or Terror, which one?
Hatebreed.
Oh, okay, what's up with that?
Personally, I like and I enjoy both bands, but for the record, I prefer Hatebreed stuff. Yeah,
It's heavier, right?
it's heavier. Yeah, especially the first 3 or 4 records. Yeah. But the Terror has better shows, I think. You know, they have played Japan many times, like 4 or 5 times, I think. And every time I saw them, I was like, yeah, this is amazing. You know,
Like
they
the
have
energy, yeah.
so big energy. You know,
Yeah.
And on the other hand, Hatebreed is already too big. Like we can see at the, if they play Japan, we can see them at the arena or stadium.
Like in
plus.
Rockin' Japan, right?
Yeah, that's not my thing. So yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, maybe I need a chance to see them in the States or wherever else. Yeah.
And they're too old as well. Too old as well.
Yeah. maybe.
Probably, but you know,
Yeah.
they're been around for like in the 90s, right? So
Yeah.
I think it's better.
Yes, they are still legend.
Yeah, so-
obviously.
It's okay though. Okay, that's it. But I want to ask you, lastly, for this interview,
Okay.
is there anything new upcoming from Kruelty that we can expect? Is there anything new releases, new tour?
Okay. Yeah, we have a new album next year in February. I hope, or maybe March. Yeah, and we'll be back in Bandung or any Indonesian cities in 6 months or so. So you can expect that. Thank you.
Is that a promise?
I can promise.
So we're gonna see you again like in 6 months from now
Yeah.
on, right?
Hold on. It might not be 6 months. I don't know.
Gonen kana?
No. In a year, that I can promise. In a year. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean like we're gonna see you in a year.
Yeah. Sure.
But promise us.
Yeah, I can promise in a
Nah,
year.
okay, kita langsung janji dia ya, kita
We'll be
sama
back
lagi.
here in a year, and then do another interview or whatever. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Please give applause for Zuma-san. It was a great interview.
Thank you.
Makasih juga buat kamu yang udah nonton episode Studio Jeurnals, dan kita sekarang lagi ada di Hasted nih. Makasih banget buat Hasted udah nerima kita di sini, buat Bos Dik dan kawan-kawan udah ngasih nongkrong di sini. Mungkin kapan-kapan juga kita bisa nongkrong di tempat lain kali ya. Kayaknya kalau ada teman-teman lain yang mau ditongkrongin, kabarin aja ya, asik. Dan jangan lupa kalau udah nonton ini buat like, subscribe, dan juga ya share dong biar effort kita teh udah jauh-jauh yang interview gitu ada kebayar gitu ya. Dan semoga juga memberikan anjing hasanah teh gue tadi bener sih, nggak apa-apa ya, memberikan hasanah lah obrolan ini bersama Zuma-san. Jadi terima kasih sudah menonton Studio Jeurnals. Sampai bertemu lagi di lain kesempatan.